The history starts in around 1872 when my great-great-great-uncle, William Powell Perkins, bought the farm. At that point, the number of rocks going from the top of the hill down to Old Connecticut Path were so significant that you could walk on rocks and never touch grass. So we hired a whole bunch of people to create miles of stone walls all over the property. So then he said, well, we have to have a dairy farm, so he bought the second Guernsey herd in America. From that point on, the property went through a whole gyration of ups and downs. My father had died in the 60s, so at the age of 24, they said, your problem. So I then sort of took on the whole concept of trying to figure out land and animals and buildings, how to work with the land in order to be able to continue to own land. This whole endeavor with the Sudbury Valley trustees and the whole town of Wayland is to see if we can preserve the remaining 200 acres, so you have almost 600-700 acres of land together, and then that connects with the aqueduct and other lands that the Sudbury Valley trustees and the town owns, going all the way down to the Sudbury River. The last version of our farming operation has been to have beef cattle. It's sort of a mix of cows now. These are all natural beef, so they'll be available eventually for people who do not want chemically treated meat. Top of the hill, looking north, you can see Mount Monadnock, and looking northwest, you can see Mount Wachusett, and you can look east, you can see the top of the Boston skyline. Back in the 1920s, families would buy farms outside of Boston as a weekend place. Almost all of those farms have now been developed, and that's why I think it's pretty unusual to have this amount of property still preserved, which makes it exceptional. To know that it's going to be conserved forever is pretty cool.